Hello! Hello and welcome to Story Mode. My name is Faith. This is my variety gaming YouTube channel. Hello and welcome to a live stream. Hello Thunder and hello Cursed. Oh my gosh, the drama. Thank you guys for being in the live chat. Thank you for being here at the top of stream. Sorry I'm running just a smidge late. Thank you also, by the way, to any VOD watchers who come by and catch this stream after I am live. Giving it a view, potentially a like. If you enjoy it, let me know. And yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a typical bumpy ride, I feel like. I always anticipate a bit of trouble, but it's gonna be an interesting one because we've got a recap. We have to recap Zero Dawn before we kick off Forbidden West, which is the game that we are playing tonight. We are starting a new playthrough of a game that is new to the channel, even if it is not new to the world, and that is Horizon Forbidden West, the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn, a beautiful game that's pretty much a movie. It's like a playable movie. It's got an amazing story, and it's a beautiful game. So we are going to get into that tonight. Cursed, I can't believe it. I thought I needed to get this going as soon as possible, and now you're telling me that you have training that's gonna get in the way. Please don't, like, you know, get in trouble at work over me. Please don't, please don't. But yeah, let's see. Let's talk about really quickly the stats that we have going currently on our channel. I didn't update this at all because I'm running late for reasons. Mondays are just a little bit of a struggle bus getting back into my normal routine when I go back to work on a Monday. And I had to take a nap, and then I had to eat really quickly, so let me just pull up my YouTube studio and give us the most updated numbers, which are not these. So that'll be fun, because we'll get to see the progress that we've made. Maybe. So you guys, we are working our way to monetization here on Story Mode. I want to get this channel monetized so I can offer memberships and other fun perks. Also, so, you know, I can get a little bit compensated for the time and effort I put into the channel myself. So it's a little selfish, it's a little selfless, it's a little bit what it is. So right now, you guys, we are trying to earn 500 subscribers. I am trying to earn 500 subscribers by being awesome. It's not going very well. Currently, we have 137, so this number of 136 is old news. We gained one more subscriber between our last stream and this one, so thank you to my new subscriber. 137 is where we are at with that. And then we need 3,000 watch hours to achieve monetization. And guys, we are currently at 1,642 rather than this 1,627. So we're at 1,642 hours, once again in another category, working our way, inching our way, fighting our way to that monetization threshold. So thank you guys so much for watching the content. I did drop 2 videos regarding the Durance Folk playthrough, which might have been a little bit confusing because one of them was kind of in the middle of the playthrough and the other one was the culmination of the playthrough. But there are 2 new videos on the channel, so if you guys haven't watched those yet, check them out if you are interested in the Durance Folk campaign expansion playthrough. And then mentioning memberships, one of the big goals for getting monetized is that I can offer you guys member perks via paid memberships on this channel. And that will include things like exclusive live streams with a face cam. We might just chat. We might play your requested games. We might share some behind the scenes videos, not in a live chat obviously, but I will be sharing behind the scenes videos of the setup and the creation process, what goes into the channel, what I think about, what I plan for. Give you guys a little inside scoop, a little backstage pass to the production side of Story Mode, the YouTube channel, and then other exclusive content that standard viewers are not going to have access to, most likely videos and other maybe small projects or shorts even. Like, I'm not sure like what that content is, a very general term, but it will be exclusive. It'll be stuff nobody else can get a hold of. So these are just some of the things that we're looking at adding to the channel, offering to my members. So get excited about monetization. I'm excited about monetization, and we're gonna get there. We're getting there really quickly. A couple of reminders for you guys here at the front. you can tip me through Streamlabs in lieu of a super chat or a super sticker. If you ever get the itch, if you ever feel like, hey, I like this girl, I like her content, I appreciate what she does, I would like to maybe tip her a little bit, share some good stuff. Curse, if it listens to you and not me, I'm gonna be a little upset, and maybe it's another situation where our friends, Cloudbot and Nightbot, are taking the day off. But when this link does pop up, thank you, Nightbot, you can tip me through Streamlabs. This actually goes into a PayPal account that I have set up with Streamlabs, so I will get direct access to anything that you contribute to the channel. I will say this is cool because in YouTube, when you guys are super chatting and paying for memberships and stuff, YouTube takes actually a percentage of that. So I kind of like pay taxes in a sense to YouTube, which makes sense because they're basically monetizing me for free. But through tips via Streamlabs, that all of that comes to me, so, and goes to support the channel, so that's very, very cool. On top of that, we also have a Throne wish list, and you guys, there is a PlayStation 5 Slim version on that list, and I'm tempted to take everything else off and just leave the PlayStation 5 because this is becoming more of a priority for me, unsurprisingly, very recently, but unsurprisingly, because the future of gaming is the new consoles. I already have a Switch 2, thank goodness, so we're not worried about Switch 2 exclusive games. I will have access to those. I have that gaming system, but I don't have a free PlayStation 5 to play new games coming out on the 5 and so on and so forth. So the big priority for me personally for supporting future content is that PS5 on that list. However, if you want to contribute, everything is crowdfunded, which means you can contribute as little or as much as you want. There is no, you don't have to pay the full purchase price for any of those items on that list. You can show your appreciation for my content that way, but only if it's smart. Only tip and only contribute on Throne if it is a smart financial decision for you, if it's something you can do safely that is not going to impact your own well-being. Side note. Side note. Okay, we have a lot to get through. I'm kind of glad that chat is a little quiet. You guys are just hanging out through all of the promotional stuff in the front of the stream, which I appreciate. But we are starting a new game for the channel, and it is a whopper. It is a whopper. It's a big game. It's got a lot of stuff going on, and it's a sequel. So for those, I'm assuming Thunder, which might not be fair. Thunderstriken has not played a lot of games that I end up bringing to this channel, but also any number of VOD watchers who haven't played these games. I'm gonna try to give the most briefest of synopses of the original, the first game in the franchise, Horizon Zero Dawn, before we pick up in the sequel of Forbidden West. Don't worry, I'll have plenty of questions. Oh, I'm sure. So I realized I did this to myself, but I like the old outro song better. Oh, instead of the playlist. Yeah, I'm just letting the background music play into the sign off. That's so funny. It's shorter. Axbeard, thank you for lurking. Oh, hey guys, go check out Axbeard on YouTube, a fellow Return to Moria YouTube content creator. Also on Twitch, his link to his Twitch will be on his channel. Please go check out Axbeard. A lot of building going on over there, a lot of cool insight, and probably, if I'm allowed to say, I think I am allowed to say because I read the rules, probably some giveaways soon. Some keys on Steam and maybe some other things. You guys go check out Axbeard. Pay attention to Axbeard's channel because cool stuff is coming your way very soon. It was so short. Yeah. I kind of liked it because it was short. I was like, I feel like you guys should sit around for like an extra 2 minutes. Whatever makes you happy, Thunder. Whatever makes you happy. All right, friends. Thank you. And I apologize in advance for what you are about to endure because we need to talk about Horizon Zero Dawn. And listen, I watched recap videos. I was like, let me just outsource this to a professional. Someone on YouTube who's already put out like a summarization of the game on their channel. They're all like an hour long, which makes sense because this game is dense. And I was like, okay. Also, these are adding in a lot of quirky, fun, you know, content creator things and like edits where they're cutting in memes and references from other movies and like all this stuff. And I was like, you know what? Let me try. But I did watch a lot of them to try to remind myself of what the big and important points are. So we're gonna give this a shot. I have notes. I'm gonna grab my notes. Okay. Everybody pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once. Okay. Horizon Zero Dawn is a beautiful game that takes place in a post-apocalyptic Earth that is covered in the ruins of what is referred to as the Old Ones, which was a previous race that was very advanced and built cities and had very advanced technologies and all of these things that are still prominent in the world because, and I just thought of a story plot hole and I'm going to keep that to myself, because the Old Ones, again, post-apocalyptic, the Old Ones obviously died out. Something happened and they are no longer the prevailing culture on the planet. And so we have these ruins. We have cities, we have streets, we have cars, we have all kinds of things scattered across the world that we're exploring right now, which, to be fair, I believe is all North America at the moment. And so that is our evidence that the Old Ones once existed, and so they've become this legend within this world, right? That they were here, they were advanced civilization, that they have since kind of killed themselves off or died out or whatever, and now the world as we know it in our isolated pocket of, I should stop saying the world, I should say like the country or the United States, but now this world of ours is populated by tribes. It is back to a tribal state of culture, civilization, what's the word? I need big words. I listen to historical documentaries all the time, so I should have all these words. Progression as far as civilization and things like that. So we have these tribes, and we have a selection of main tribes. I believe there's 4 in Zero Dawn, and the one that matters most is the one I'm going to start with, and that is the Nora. The Nora tribe are a religious warrior hunter tribe. Their whole culture is built around their deity, which is called All Mother, and so they actually have this very high reverence for mothers because their god or goddess is considered their mother, the mother of their people. And so they are very pious and religious, but they're also fighters, they're also hunters. So another remnant of the Old Ones that still exists in this world are what we call the machines, and the machines are fully functional, animalistic machine things that are alive, that are functional, that are living in the environment, sharing the space with humanity. And these hunters, to defend themselves, hunt the machines, because to be fair, there are parts, the machines are made of parts, and so they do get that you do basically kill. It's kind of like hunting. It's very cool because it's just a variation of hunting actual animals for your own sustenance. So rather than hunting for meat and for skin and for bone and all the things that tribes would have hunted typical animals for, the tribes of this world are hunting these machines for their parts, and then they're able to actually build their own tech and their own things out of these machine parts as they kind of explore the world and learn about them. So it's a very cool take on basically tribal, maybe Neolithic is too far back to go, but Paleolithic ideas of these tribes that are kind of coming into understanding. So we have the Old Ones, remnants of the Old Ones, we have these ruins everywhere. We have our tribes. We also have, in addition to the Nora, we have the Karja, we have the Banuk, and we have the Asuram. And I may not talk about all of them because not all of them are wildly prominent in the storyline, but they are all very much present, and so I will make references as needed. So the main tribe we're looking at is the Nora tribe, and within that tribe is a woman named Aloy, and this is our main character for the game. Aloy was outcast really brutally by her tribe, the Nora. She was outcast as a baby, and she was put into the care of another outcast, a man named Rost, who is Daddy Rost, and we love him, and we're not going to spoil anything just yet about his character, but she is put into the care as an infant. She's put into Rost's care, and they live as outcasts out in what they call Mother's Embrace. So Mother's Embrace is basically the area, the I don't want to say realm, that's the wrong word, but it's basically the area in which the Nora have established their domain, right? And then they have these other settlements. They have Mother's Heart, which I believe is the main village. That's kind of like the hub. That's where everybody's at. And then they have a couple of other ones. Can't remember what they're all called. Mother something. Mother's Embrace, Mother's something, Mother something. But Mother's Heart is the central village, so it's the only one that matters. And then the Embrace is actually just the whole area. So the outcasts do live within the Embrace. They're not allowed to come inside of the villages or anywhere where there's people congregated. They're outcasts. They're not to be spoken to. They're not to be interacted with or not to be helped. if they approach you, obviously run the other way. If you talk to an outcast, you then become outcast. You're breaking the law, you become an outcast. So there's these very, very strict rules about the outcast, the culture of this, and no contact. So that's an important thing to know. So Aloy, as a baby, her only upbringing, her only experience is that of being an outcast, being shunned by her tribe, and only having Rost as her kind of only her only person in her life, her only interaction, her only social, you know, whatever. And so he's very much her father in this scenario. So that's our main character. Now, Aloy discovers, this is an important story beat because it kind of kicks everything off. She discovers a cave of the old ones. She actually falls into an old facility, and that's what's cool. That's kind of what's part of these ruins of these old ones. There's actually all of these underground facilities. Some of them are like computers. Some of them have like old servers in them and stuff that was like data centers. Some of them were more factory based, like this is a manufacturing thing. All kinds of different. Some of them were just bunkers. It seems like some of them were just places that people went to take refuge. So there's all of these underground facilities, and of course they're in decay and they're in ruin. It's been just shy of 1,000 years is the time frame that we're given from when the old ones were around to now. So it's been almost 1,000 years. So yeah, there's nothing going on down there. But Aloy happens to stumble in to one of these caves, which is really convenient for us because it gives us the whole story. And she stumbles into this cave. It's your tutorial mode. She stumbles around a bit because she's trying to get out, obviously. And she comes across, no shocker, she comes across a corpse. A little bit of a shocker, though, because it's been 1,000 years. You think, like, the bones would have deteriorated by now. And most of the corpses we come across are more than just skeleton, is what I'll say. But anyway, she comes across a corpse, and on said corpse, there is a little earpiece, a piece of technology attached to its ear, and she takes it off because she's a gross little girl who touches dead bodies. And it is a focus, and focuses are going to be referenced constantly throughout this game. It's a huge component of gameplay and storyline. So she finds her first focus in this cave, she puts it on her ear, and all of a sudden, they're basically meta glasses, okay? Like, she turns this thing on, and all of a sudden she can see basically a computer. She can see file folders. She can see, it's an AI model, so it's identifying things as she looks at them. It's something that can scan an area and identify highlight where animals are. There are real animals in this game as well as machines. It'll highlight machines. It'll expose the machine's weakness. Like, it's basically this little piece of technology that is an X-ray machine for the world around her. And so she can see all of these details. And she finds this as a 6-year-old. So she's, of course, very fascinated by it, but she doesn't understand it quite yet. So she finds this focus. It changes her world. It changes her perception of the world. And she grows up with it. Now, when Rost, of course, Dad comes and saves us out of the cave, he tells her to take it off immediately. You know, the old ones are kind of forbidden, especially for the Nora. The Nora are very adamant about being themselves and not touching anything that might be dangerous. They're very, even though they're hunters and fighters, it's funny because they refuse to accept influence from any other quarter, basically. So he's like, get rid of it, you can't keep that, yada yada. And she's like, no. So she fights him on it, she gets to keep it. And she grows up with this thing on her ear. So she grows into, I believe, what is this? This is like 10 years. She's 16. She's either 16 or 18. So we have this really fun montage of her going from child to adult. And for this montage, the story is that she is training for an event called The Proving. And we're going to talk about that next. So she grows up training in the wilderness, in Mother's Embrace, with Rost, being raised by him, learning how to survive in the woods, learning how to hunt machines, learning how to basically make anything. She needs to make her own arrows. She needs to collect her own medicinal herbs. She needs to, like, basically live off of the land. So she grows up learning all of these really useful skills for the world that she is in. And she's a beast. Like, she's basically a triathlete. And she can climb anything, she can swim anything, she can run for days. Like, she's just conditioned to survive in the wild, which is really helpful for us because we have a lot of stuff to do in the wild. So when she becomes older, again, I believe she's between 16 and 18. I want to lean towards, hi Captain, welcome in. I want to lean towards 18. I am currently recapping Horizon Zero Dawn because we're about to start playing Horizon Forbidden West, Captain. So that's what I'm rambling about right now. So now that she is a young woman, she is going to participate in an event called The Proving. This is a Nora coming-of-age trial, and basically young adults in the tribe have to participate in this thing called The Proving. It is a test of strength, endurance, hunting skill, the whole shebang. And this is how they go from being children to becoming braves, which is warriors in the clan. And so this is their kind of rite of passage. They have to endure this test or whatever. So Aloy's she's gonna participate, despite the fact that she's an outcast, because here's how The Proving works. The Proving, not only, if you complete the if you win, it is a contest between other, actually if you finish The Proving, if you complete the trial, you are a Nora Brave. Period, no questions asked. So apparently an outcast can just jump into the fray, and if she finishes, she's reinstated into the tribe, regardless of like the last 18 whatever years of her life being an outcast. So she will be a Nora Brave, she'll be accepted into the tribe, and she can live in Mother's Heart. Now, that's if she completes the trial. If she wins the Proving, which means it's a race, so if you come in first and you win the Proving, you are granted a boon from the High Matriarchs, who are the priestesses to the goddess All-Mother, and they will grant you any wish, basically. And so, of course, as a child who has grown up completely isolated, the only thing that Aloy cares about, and I support this character trait. There's character traits about her that I don't feel like are sustainable or make a lot of sense, and then there's this one, which makes a ton of sense. All Aloy wants in the whole entire world is A, to know who her mother is, or was, and B, to know why she was outcast. These are the two things that matter to Aloy. Zero. She cares about Rost, but she doesn't need anybody to do anything about Rost for her. These are the two things she's going to take to the matriarchs and say, I won the Proving, tell me who my mother was, and tell me why you cast me out. Okay? Okay, so the Proving comes along. Aloy jumps into it. She touches base with a couple of people. There's like tons of side stuff that I'm leaving out because it's just too much. So we get to the Proving. Aloy runs the Proving, and she is sabotaged a couple of times, so that's a little bit annoying. She's sabotaged by other competitors a couple of times, but she finds a way to make it. Not only does Aloy finish, she finishes first because she's the main character. So as soon as what I want to call, I guess she's not even an elder, but just like an established adult person from the tribe is at the end of the Proving. They're in the wilderness. They're literally in the snow wilderness atop of a mountain somewhere, because the Proving was this whole absolutely tremendous physical test. So she declares Aloy a brave of the Nora tribe, promptly gets shot in the neck with an arrow. Our poor lady, all she did was try to do the right thing, and she got shot for it. So the end of the Proving is absolutely ambushed by a masked group of men that I don't know if I should reveal who they are just yet. I won't. I'll save it. A masked group of men with explosives and weapons come and sabotage the Proving. And, weirdly enough, the important thing to know, they are targeting Aloy. Out of all of the Nora, out of all of the... Hey, Tucker Smith, welcome in. You caught a stream. How exciting. Bear with me because I'm recapping Horizon Zero Dawn, because we're about to start playing Forbidden West. Thank you for being here. Welcome in. I'm trying to work my way through the most important points of Zero Dawn, so we know where we're starting from when we kick off this game. So, okay. This group of people sabotage the Proving. They're coming for Aloy. She can tell. She understands what's going on. So a lot of the kids that ran with her get killed in this exchange of fire. She, of course, survives. Main character superpower. And a specific guy, the leader of this group that attacks the Proving, overpowers her, dangles her off the side of a cliff, is extremely creepy, pasty white, creepy, but very strong and scary. Says a couple of choice words before he is able to chuck Aloy over the cliff to kill her. Rost, Daddy Rost, comes running up out of nowhere, out of the wilderness, to take on this guy. He fights this guy. Aloy drops down. She's been choked out, basically, so she's incapable of helping Rost. Rost and this mystery guy go at it, and Rost is stabbed in the exchange, which is very, very sad. And then, I can't remember where the other guy goes. I feel like he leaves, but after Rost is stabbed, Aloy is left, and Rost is left, and the guys who sabotaged the Proving set up a bunch of explosives. They're just gonna blow the top of the mountain. I think the assumption was that Aloy and Rost would get caught in the explosion. So what happens is our loving father, Rost, who's stabbed and bleeding out, crawls over to Aloy and pushes her as lovingly as you can in an emergency, pushes her off the side of the cliff. He tells her to survive and he pushes her off the side of the cliff. So the last thing we see as her POV, looking up, like falling down this cliff, looks up, Rost is looking over at us, and a huge explosion goes off behind him. So it is extremely confirmed that Rost was killed in this explosion. Okay, it's not, we'll see what Horizon 3 brings, but at this point, if Rost does not come back, that was it for Daddy Rost. Okay, so he sacrificed himself to save us. Aloy falls down the cliff. She is very injured, understandably so. She just fought this huge group of guys that massacred all of her friends. She gets pushed off the side of a mountain. She gets choked out, all this stuff. So fortunately, the Nora do find her. They become aware of the attack. The other Braves and Warriors come to the location where the ambush happened. They pick her up and they take her back into the sacred mountain at Mother's Heart. And so she is very injured. She's laid out. She's kind of convalescing. But because this happened in a big traumatic event, she doesn't actually kind of understand where she is. You know, when she wakes up, it's that classic cinema confusion of like, oh, something crazy happened. I've been unconscious and now I'm awake. So Tirza, who is our favorite of the 3 high matriarchs of the Nora tribe, explains to her what happened. The Proving was ambushed. Also, the tribe was attacked. So all of the warriors that went after these guys, so many of them were killed off. And our war chief, Sona, is actually missing since the warriors went after these guys. So we've lost a lot of Braves. We know for sure we've got these casualties. But also, there's some people that are just missing, okay? So Aloy wakes up to get this terrible news, like the village is in ruins, the Proving was attacked, a bunch of people have been killed, tons of tribesmen, a bunch of Braves, and that there's still people missing and they're still out there hunting these guys. So Aloy wakes up inside of All-Mother Mountain, the Sacred Mountain, which is a place that no regular Nora is allowed, only the High Matriarchs are allowed inside of this mountain. But Tirza insists that we bring Aloy into this mountain to recover her from her injuries. And Tirza takes Aloy into the very heart of the mountain. And this is where Tirza gives Aloy all the information she can about her mother and about why she was outcast. So this isn't even about Aloy at this point. It's about Aloy is obviously very special, and Tirza believes that she was a gift to the tribe. The other matriarchs believe that she was a curse based on how her birth took place. So Tirza's on the side of faith and believing that Aloy is someone who is here to help. So Tirza entrusts Aloy with this information. Here's the information. Aloy was found as a baby, a newborn baby, on the pedestal in front of All-Mother. So in the heart of the mountain, no surprise, there is some mechanical elements down here, because remember, the old ones created this world and then died out and left behind all of these ruins and all of these things that represent their civilization before it died out. So Tirza takes Aloy into the heart of the mountain, shows her All-Mother, which, I'm not even lying, is a door. Their goddess is a door. It'll make sense in a second. And there's a platform that you have to walk up to get to the door. And she says, we found you as a baby. You were not born of a woman. No woman gave birth to you. You were found here as a child on this platform in front of All-Mother. So Tirza, in her religion, interprets that as Aloy was literally created by her deity and given to the tribe, which is why Tirza thinks that she's a gift. Now, there were extenuating circumstances around when Aloy was found as a child that strife and attack, I believe machines were attacking the area. I think there was like a lot of weird stuff going on. So the other matriarchs actually think that Aloy is a product of the evil that was happening around the area at that time. Tirza believes that the Aloy was literally a gift from the goddess. Okay, so the reason they think this door is a goddess is because it has an automated voice recognition system. And when you are a primitive tribal person and you hear a piece of metal talking to you in a female voice, you're gonna assume that that's some kind of deity, because you don't understand what it is, but you can hear it and you can recognize that that's a woman's voice saying words I don't understand. And you know, it's this big huge door, the structure, it's massive, it's very futuristic looking, so the whole thing is very impressive. All right, so Aloy, as an adult now in the scenario, walks up to the door. The door does a scan of her, scans her, and tells her, welcome back, Elizabeth Sobek. there's corruption in the files or in the whatever, so we cannot grant you access. So basically, Aloy walks up to a door. She gets like an infrared scan. The automated female voice tells her, I recognize you as Elizabeth Sobek, who we don't know who that is yet. We recognize you as Elizabeth Sobek, but we can't let you in because the system is malfunctioning. And that's what the automated voice tells her in a very fun Star Trek computer kind of way. So Tirsa's losing her mind because the goddess just spoke to Aloy, and Aloy's losing her mind because she's like, I can't get in the door. And also tells Tirsa, I'm sorry, this isn't a goddess, it's a door. So your whole belief system is kind of being shaken right now, but Tirsa's like unflappable. Tirsa's amazing. She's a senior lady who's just seen too much, and so she's not even bothered. She does kind of like verbally call Aloy out and be like, hey, don't say that about the goddess, you know, but she's not fussed about it. But Aloy basically, super frustrated, says, I can't get in the door, has this little bit of a meltdown because she's been through a lot, right? Ross has just died, she just got attacked, and her chance to finally know who she is and where she came from is thwarted because she can't get inside this door because there's some corruption in the system. So Tirsa, despite being completely ununderstanding of what's going on, comforts Aloy and says, hey, but Allmother told you that there was corruption, maybe you can fix it. Maybe you can clear out this corruption, maybe you can gain access if you do something about it. And Aloy, of course, who's ready to jump up at any opportunity to figure out who the heck she is like, you know what, you're right. So here's where we go from here. That was too detailed of a description of what happened, but from here on out, Aloy becomes anointed as a seeker of the Nora tribe. So remember how I said the Nora stay within their walls, they stay within Mother's embrace, they don't go outside? There are seekers that are appointed in times of need, warriors, braves that are granted the permission to go anywhere in the world that they need to accomplish whatever ends they need to accomplish in order to do what's best for the tribe. So Tirsa kind of pulls this out of thin air and says, hey, we're going to anoint you as a seeker of the Nora tribe, so you have the freedom to go wherever you need to go to heal this corruption with Allmother. And then that way you can get what you're looking for, and you can also help the Nora tribe, because guys, remember, they've just been ransacked. They've been ransacked, the village has been burned, like there's tons of damage, like the Nora are in trouble. So in their belief system, Aloy is going to do something to help them. Also, Aloy has her own motivations for pursuing outside knowledge and information in the bigger world. So they anoint her a seeker, and she takes off. Now, what happens is a whole lot of stuff. A whole lot of stuff, I'm not going to go into detail. But Aloy ends up in a city called Meridian, which is the capital city of the Carja tribe. The Carja tribe are just another tribe, but they do seem to be the most advanced of all the tribes. So they have a proper city. They've got skyscrapers, they've got towers, they've got housing, they've got, like, instead of huts and tents and, you know, living in the wilderness and living off the land, like, they've got trade, they've got art, they've got, you know, all this. So the Carja are just like a more developed tribe in this world, and so they have this huge city of Meridian. This game does feature Aloy as the main character, but there is a whole cast of sub-main characters. We meet one of them in Meridian, and he's part of this whole side story about things that are happening with the Carja. Now, all I'm going to focus on is some good history that you need to know about the Carja and the Nora, as well as other tribes in the world. The Carja were once ruled one generation ago. They were ruled by a mad Sun King. So the king of the Carja is referred to as the Sun King. Their deity is the sun. Their religion is centered around the sun, worship of the sun. So that's their culture. The Nora have Allmother. The Carja have the sun. So basically, the Sun King is your king, and they had a madman on the throne, and he would raid other tribes, the Nora, the Oseram, the Banuk, raid and take people out of these tribes to sacrifice to the sun god in a very specific ceremony in a very specific place. He made sacrifices of other human beings from other tribes, and so those were referred to as the Red Raids. So understandably so, everyone hates the Carja because the Mad Sun King did some stuff that was real messed up and hurt a lot of people. So we all hate the Carja, right? Now we are in the capital city of the Carja, and we've met a bunch of decent people here. Here's what happened, you guys. The Mad Sun King's son, Avad, killed his father. Simple as that. Killed his father to stop the madness, literally, which is, side note, my mother-in-law says stop the madness, like as a catchphrase, and it's amazing. But anyways, to stop the literal madness, to stop the killing, to stop the sacrifices, the Mad King's son killed him and took his throne. So now we have new Sun King Avad. He's actually very soft-spoken. He's very strategic, and he's absolutely ready to make the world a better place, try to make amends for what his father did. So we have a new Sun King who's a good guy. The Red Raids happen. The only reason I brought those up is because they're going to be referenced all of the time, and I'd rather you know about it than not. So that was what was going on with them. So while we're in Meridian, we learn about all of this stuff. What we also learn is the guys that attacked the Proving and the Nora are referred to as the Eclipse. It's a group, it's a like religious extremists who worship the sun god, or the shadow of the sun. I think they worship the shadow of the sun. Basically, they're these extremists, they're terrorists, they're extremists. They are Karja. They refer to themselves as the Eclipse, like this special group. So we come to find out that that's who attacked the Proving, and that's who killed Rust, and that's who took out a bunch of the Nora. And the guy who came for Aloy specifically, who like dangled her off of a cliff, his name is Helix, and he is the leader of the Eclipse. And so that is super important information with tons of other content happening inside the city, tons of other storylines. That's the one that matters. We find out who the Eclipse are, and we go and pursue them. Now, after we discover who the Eclipse are, we go to, of course, confront, sabotage, do what we can. There's a bunch of camps around, right? So these guys are encamped in all these different places. They're doing shady stuff. So Aloy goes to an encampment. Now, while she's on her way, you guys remember that she has this little piece of equipment on her ear called a focus. And like I said, it's basically an X-ray machine for the world. It's also a communications device. It's also a computer database. It's also all of these things. It's just a really incredible piece of technology. While she is pursuing her ends for her reasons, someone starts to talk to her through her focus. Some mysterious voice starts to say, hey, you should probably do this. You should probably go here. And she's like, holy, like, who is this? What's happening? Who are you? Why are you talking to me? What's up? This guy's super mysterious. He will not cooperate. He's super sassy. You gotta love him. He's basically just like, I'm someone who's trying to help. If you listen to me, I can get you where you're trying to go. And so she starts to take advice from this mysterious voice because he does actually know what's going on in the world. And so you get this new character kind of put into the situation. So that's another important thing to remember. Now, she starts to follow this this voice again, take his advice and go where he says to go. And as far as the story beats in order, I'm gonna mess it up from here, but Aloy does what she needs to do in Meridian. We meet this mysterious character talking to her in her headpiece. We discover who the Eclipse are, that they are kind of the main enemy of the game, and that they are serving a entity called Hades. That's also a very important side note. Now, tying that into what else is happening. Aloy does all these things she needs to do, and then she's able to return to All Mother Mountain in Mother's Embrace to Tirza, go back to the door, and because of her actions, she is able to enter the door. The door scans her, recognizes her as Elizabeth Sobeck, Dr. Elizabeth Sobeck again, and allows her inside. So now that we are inside All Mother Mountain, we are inside of this sanctuary of the Old Ones. She goes in here, and here's where the whole story blows up in your face. Come to find out, the Old Ones did exist, and they were a advanced civilization. Classic story, but a very cool twist on it. They develop artificial intelligence. They develop machines. They develop animals, servants, whatever you want to call it, like military supplemental machines that are controlled by artificial intelligence. So this guy Ted Faro, Faro Industries, creates, basically for what matters, creates this breed of machines that are specifically meant to get human beings off the front lines of military conflict, to replace them with machines, and to fight their battles for them, to save human lives, right? So that was the grand, beautiful, well-intentioned dream. So these artificial intelligent, combat-specific machines, of course, end up getting too smart for their masters. A glitch in the system, we lose control. Really fun tidbit, you guys. Ted Faro, the guy that we blame for all of this, he's just the ultimate villain. He, for some unknown reason, made these, maybe it made sense in his timeline, but made these machines sustainable by, what's the word I want to use? biological fuel. They can consume plants, they can consume people. They basically survive off of organic material. That's how they feed themselves. And I'm going to assume that that capability was programmed into them so that they would be easier to maintain, not needing some kind of super advanced fuel system or some kind of fossil fuel or something that they were going to run out of, right? They're like, no, it's fine. We'll just have them exist on organic material. So you can see exactly where this is going, because again, it's a common storyline, but I think it's a really cool take on it. The robots end up breaking their leashes, doing their own thing, running amok across the earth and consuming every organic thing that you can possibly imagine. At the same time, there is a means for these machines, not these specific ones, but machines in general, we'll talk about it, to build more of themselves, to essentially procreate in a technological way. And by consuming organic matter, they have the energy and the fuel to increase their numbers. So the machines increase in number exponentially across the world, consume all of the organic material, and that's why the old ones are no longer with us. That is what happened, and that's why we have these remnants and also some residual machines running around in the world that are actually replicas of animals that exist in the real world, and it actually makes sense in a very cool way why those exist as well. So we find out all of this inside of All Mother Mountain. The really important thing to know is that Dr. Elizabeth Sobeck was the brain of her generation. She was the Tony Stark of all of this. And so Ted Farrell reached out to her when stuff started to go wrong. And he said, Elizabeth, I need you to help me fix this. We've got to stop this. What do I do? And she's like, dude, you've screwed us all. We're all gonna die. You're a horrible person. There's nothing we can do about this. However, I'm gonna start this super top secret project called Zero Dawn, and we're gonna work on a solution. So she enlists like the top brains of her peer group. She gets all these people involved that she can. She pulls in as much resources as she can as far as funding and all of this stuff. So Elizabeth says, what have you done? Also, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna work on a solution, but it's the super top secret project and it's called Zero Dawn. So she gets all these experts to come in and work with her. While they are building Zero Dawn, guys, humanity is fighting for its life. You've got military personnel, you've got civilian military militia, you've got all of these people just across the world trying to fight back these machines any way that they can, with any kind of artillery, with any kind of weaponry, any means necessary. It's literally humanity's fight for survival. And I love this game so much because it gives you glimpses into those people's experiences who aren't necessarily key to the overall plot. So super cool stuff, really terrible stuff, but very, very cool in terms of storytelling. So there's a military leader, and I forget what his name is, but we see some not holodeck, sorry, I've been watching Star Trek. We see some holo imaging presentations by him, and then we see some holo presentations by Elizabeth and all this stuff. So there's like a military leader, and he's basically feeding the military and anybody fighting, feeding them hope by saying Dr. Elizabeth Sobeck and her people are working on a super weapon. He tells them they're building a super weapon to destroy the machines, and they're gonna save us. That was a lie. And we find all of this out pretty much at the same time, and it's a complete, mind explosion. So he lied to them to keep them fighting, to give them hope and to keep them fighting. So Zero Dawn, we find out, is not a super weapon. It is not even a defense protocol. Zero Dawn is a what do we want to call it? It's like a seed. It's a program that's like a seed that's going to get planted once humanity is wiped out. This is the thing that's going to allow humanity to come back and repopulate the earth. So Elizabeth and all her people basically understand, we're not going to survive this. We're not getting out of this alive. But what if we built something and safeguarded something that once we were gone, it could come to life and it could repopulate the earth, and it could bring all of the knowledge and all of the experience and all of the things that we have now would basically be a seed that would expand and the earth could be reborn. So we're giving hope to life, future life. It's just not ours. So it's a big blow. It's real crazy. So Zero Dawn is an AI called Gaia. Gaia is the Mother Earth, basically. She's like Mother Nature in imagery here, kind of if you want to identify her. And then she's got 9 subordinate functions within her program. And I will not list all of them, but they are named after Greek gods. Obviously, Gaia is a Greek mythological reference, but they're all named after Greek gods, and all of these programs support specific functions of the biosphere. So you've got a bunch of functions. I can't remember what all of them do. I had a list in front of me, but one of them is flora and fauna. So like one of the sub-functions basically has the means to bring plant life and all that back to the earth. Another sub-function is like animal species. Another one is humans, how to make more humans, basically bring humans back, all of that good stuff. And then other functions, I'm trying to think, Hephaestus is to build new machines. And I'll explain to you what the machines actually do. So I'll just do that now. It's part of a DLC for this game, but since we're talking about the sub-functions, I'll just put a note in here about Hephaestus. Hephaestus in Greek mythology was the craftsman, he was the blacksmith. And so the program of Hephaestus under Gaia is the program that runs the manufacturing of the animal machines. The animal machines that resemble horses, cattle, birds, lizards, crocodiles. I mean, you basically have machines that represent a lot of very recognizable animal species in the world. They are actually created to spread the seed of the sub-function that is bringing flora and fauna back to the world, and they are there to cultivate the land. They are there to actually, kind of like animals in an ecosystem. They are basically an artificial ecosystem of animals, and so Hephaestus is able to build more and more of these, and we actually have facilities on the Earth still that is producing machines, okay? And so that's what they are. They're actually there to serve the purpose of pollinating the Earth and supporting the biosystem and the ecosystem of the new Earth. So the animal machines serve a very specific function, and Hephaestus, the sub-function of Gaia, is what's in control of that. So you get the idea. We have there's 3 important sub-functions. Hephaestus is like bottom of the list. Apollo, Hades, and Hephaestus are the 3 that I would focus on. Apollo is basically the ultimate database of human knowledge. Apollo is the library. It is the program that holds all of the collected knowledge of all of the experts, and there was actually really, really cool stuff that happened in the original game where we understood that people who were masters in their language, masters in their science, masters in their arts, masters in their skilled trades, crafts, all this, they brought in experts from everywhere to contribute to the knowledge base that was Apollo before the world ended, basically. So it's like really, really cool, and I'm sorry I'm getting into the weeds. It's just such a cool story. But anyways, Apollo is the intellectual database that was programmed to bring all of the knowledge of humanity back to the new humans who were going to be created once everybody had been wiped out, and assuming that the machines, once deprived of a fuel source, were basically gone. They'd kind of starved to death in a sense. So anyway, Apollo, super important. Hades. Hades, being the evil, he always gets a bad rap in mythology. He's actually one of the nicest gods. Anyways, Hades is part of this sub-function because it was understood that Gaia might not work the first time around. The first time the system kicked in, became active, and tried to recreate the Earth, there was a good chance that the phases of the moon would be imbalanced, the tides would be too high, that the chemical balance of the atmosphere wasn't going to be perfect because we weren't going to have the correct amount of trees giving off oxygen and carbon and like all this stuff. Like the intricacies of how our world literally functions and how we're able to live here and exist here. This is a computer program, and it was built in a hurry. It's like one of the most intricate things is built in a big hurry. So the assumption was Gaia's probably not going to make an Earth that we can actually inhabit the first, second, third time that she tries to initiate her program and build everything again. So Hades is a failsafe. Hades is a kill switch. Basically will release, I don't know if it's a virus, I think maybe he brings the machines back to life or so. I can't remember the details, but basically Hades will initiate a protocol that will wipe out everything that Gaia has created if it's not functioning correctly. Because what's the point if you can't actually exist in this world that we're trying to recreate? So Hades serves a very practical function. Here's the problem. here's what happened. Gaia, right, and her system, her stuff functions. Good jobs, did their stuff, got stuff going. There's obviously humans on the planet. There are plants on the planet. Things are sustainable. There's water, there's earth, there's animals, there's people. So at some point, Gaia did her job. But here's what happened. A mysterious signal. A mysterious signal came out of nowhere, out of space, literally. Came out of nowhere and somehow initiated sentience into the subfunctions of Gaia. So Gaia herself, as the overall operating system, she was a sentient AI that Elizabeth created. Her subfunctions were not sentient, they were simply functions. This signal came from a mysterious source, ignited sentient consciousness into the subfunctions of the program, and wouldn't you know it, they all took off. They all took off in their own directions. Some of them freaked out and went into hiding. Some of them realized that they were powerful and that they could wield some influence in some places and all of this stuff. So the subfunctions became sentient, they became conscious, and split off of Gaia after the world was created successfully. And so now we have a whole bunch of crazy stuff going on the planet. Okay, so something important that happened, the machines that we keep talking about that are reminiscent to animals that were actually created to support the biosphere. Something called the derangement occurred, and all the tribes recognized it as a phenomenon that happened. The derangement caused the machines to suddenly become aggressive. Most of these machines, again, based off of cows, horses, crocodiles, even dinosaurs. I don't know what the dinosaurs, I don't know how they justify the dinosaur machines, but it's fine. All of these machines were relatively docile. They kind of just kept to themselves. Even being hunted by hunters for their parts, they kind of kept to themselves because they had a function. They're machines. They're not, anyways. So something called the derangement happened, and we, I believe, are confirmed that when the signal hit Gaia, it caused the derangement of the machines as well. So not only did sentience come to the subordinate functions, the machines caught a side of, because they are controlled by the subfunctions, right? So they caught a piece of that and became aggressive and dangerous. So now we have machines threatening the lives of people and needing to be fought back in order to defend humanity. Okay, so if all of that tracks, I know it's a whole lot of stuff. Gaia goes on a mission. I'm sorry, Aloy goes on a mission with the help of the mystery voice in her head, which, by the way, is a guy named Silence, voiced by Lance Reddick. May he rest in peace. He is also the voice of Silence in this game, so we will get him again. Spoiler alert, Silence doesn't die at the end of Zero Dawn. Aloy goes on a mission with the help of Silence, who is like the guy who just knows the most stuff. She really does need his help. He's very, very knowledgeable about the Gaia system and like all of this stuff. So like she finds all of this out, finds out she's a clone, that she was created by Gaia. Sorry, I should have like did a big reveal for that. Once we get all of this information, we find out everything that happened. Okay, here's what happened. The subfunctions became sentient, became independent. Gaia could not control them. To stop them from running amok, Gaia self-destructed herself. She destroyed herself to stop the subfunctions from running amok. Before she did that, she cloned Elizabeth Sobek into a human, an infant baby, who she left at the front door of this old one's facility, right? So Gaia created Aloy. She is a clone. She was not born of a woman. This is why she was motherless, and this is why she's so freaking special, and also the main character of the story. The subfunctions ran amok. Gaia said, I can't let this stand. She destroyed herself in order to destroy the functions. Spoiler alert! They like all survived. So it doesn't even matter. Anyways. So, Aloy knows who she is now. She knows where she came from. She has this huge identity crisis, because like if you'd found out that you were a clone and not your mother's daughter, you'd probably freak out too. But she has this moment. Silence says, listen, I know you have feelings. Actually, he doesn't even acknowledge her feelings. He tells her she's being stupid. He's like, hey, you're being stupid because this isn't about you. This is about the end of the world. So Hades survived, point of story, a lot of other context. Hades survived Gaia's self-destruction. Hades is the entity that the Eclipse are following. The Eclipse being the Shadow Karja clan that are hyper extreme religious sect, are actually following orders from Hades, and Hades, as the subordinate function of Gaia that he is imbuing machines with like, I don't even know what's called. I mean, essentially he's controlling machines, and they're just malicious. They're very dangerous. So the Eclipse, not only in and of themselves are dangerous people, they have access to aggressive machines that they can control, but they can use against other people. So they are following Hades. Hades survived. It's a whole thing. So then the story becomes, we have to stop the Eclipse. We have to stop Hades. We have to put an end to him, the entity that is Hades, in whatever way that happens. So I'm trying to think if there's any other really, really big things that I'm missing that are super important, because the rest of the game is basically finding Hades, figuring out what the plan is that the Eclipse have, and stopping them. And it's Aloy and Silence working together. I think the only other thing that matters is right before you do win the game by defeating Hades, spoiler alert, Silence reveals that he is the one who unleashed Hades on the world. So Gaia destroyed herself so that the sub-functions wouldn't function. Silence found a decrepit, derelict Hades and like cultivated its life, basically. So if you want to put like person terms on this, Silence found Hades washed up on the shore, had been mostly drowned in the ocean, nursed him back to health just to get information, because Hades, almost like Apollo, has all this information that Silence is a knowledge seeker. He's like the most straightforward, most selfish, but most straightforward guy. He is manipulative, but he's very clear about his intentions. He's just like, I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. I need to know. So I'm going to take whatever risks I need to take. I'm going to hurt whoever needs to get hurt so that I can get these answers. Okay. So come to find out, that's a big plot twist. Silence is actually the guy that kind of made all this possible. He also basically created the Eclipse by introducing them to Hades. So Silence is responsible for all of the stuff happening on the ground right now with Hades. And so, like, big plot twist, right? So Aloy does what she does best. She overcomes all adversity. She survives a bunch of terrible instances. And with the help of other people as well, people you meet along the way, like I said, there's a lot of like additional side characters that I'm not even mentioning. And maybe we'll meet all of them again. So I'll introduce them when they show up in Forbidden West, which we are eventually going to play. So yeah, that's kind of it. So then eventually, through a lot of hardship, finding out the truth, Aloy, you destroy Hades. He's actually an orb. He's like this orb thing, and you go and you stab him with your spear. It's a little anticlimactic, to be honest with you. I feel like a big explosion would have been better. But you basically fight a bunch of I mean, that's Hades' power, is that he can control machines. So big military tanks, big things that were created by Ted Faro, brought back to life, really dangerous stuff, these military AI. Hades can revive them and use them for himself. So that's what you're fighting for the most part. And then the Eclipse and whatever shenanigans they have at their disposal. And then Silence is kind of tripping you up here and there because he's not clear on his intentions. So anyways, you get to the end of the game, you kill/defeat Hades, and she saves the day, right? Okay, so we celebrate, yay, it's over. Let's all hang out, let's have a party. Well, there's an end cutscene. Of course, after the credits, there's a scene. And it's silencing. And he goes to the destroyed Hades and finds a little sliver. Finds a little sliver that was still there. Actually, I think Hades pops out of the sphere. He flies around like as a little spirit almost. And then Silence ends up capturing that and then saying, hello, friend. Good to see you again. Now you're going to answer all my questions. So, of course, because nothing works. Gaia destroying herself doesn't work. Defeating Hades at the end of the first game doesn't work. None of this stuff actually works out the way you want. And in the background, Silence is always there to pick up the pieces of evil and bring them back to life. So, I think that is not the best summation I could have done. And that took an hour, and I'm so sorry. Trust me, like I said, the videos I was looking at were at least an hour anyway. So that is what happened in the first game. So we technically defeated Hades, and just so you guys know, nobody but Silence knows that there's a residual well, you as the player, right? And Silence know that Hades is still a part of the picture. So everyone thinks we won. Everybody thinks it's over. Everybody's ready to celebrate, except for Aloy, because she's like a hyper introverted, antisocial person, and so she kind of runs off, and we'll get into that. Okay, so without further ado, Without further ado, my PlayStation went to sleep. I don't blame it. I don't blame it. Does all that track? Does all that make sense? I'm sure it does. I'm sure it does. Let me catch up with chat. Obviously, if I had stopped and responded to every chat, I never would have gotten through all of that. Let's do this. Where did I go? Where did I go? Slay the Cylon? Yeah, absolutely. Machine things. I know. I know. I'm Myron Amaya of Owlay the Smith. Is Myron Owlay's? Never mind, let's not get into it. Was gonna say kind of sus. Yeah. Caught a stream. Yes, Tucker Smith was here. Maybe you're here, maybe you're not. Glad you're here, Faith. I do believe you're a nerd. Thank you. Faith is a giant nerd. Thank you. She's like a legit nerd. The Lord of the Rings lore conversations we had about the history of the dwarves wasn't enough. It was a good story. Glad I'm getting a playthrough of the second game. I haven't been able to play it yet. Cool. Second game is amazing. It's true. I'm special. Thank you. New phone, who dis? No, 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 no. Oh, this happened before. It will happen again. Yes. Biological propulsion units. No, no, no. Why are we saying no to Captain? Yeah, what did you say? Oh, you tried to cuss. That's all. Sorry. Nightbot is extra. Cam says, I know. Interesting that humans have absolutely ditched the intelligence of dinosaurs. I like you. Thanks. Good night. Good night, Captain. Sorry. Aloy is me. Face reveal. I know. I'm with you, Captain. Oh, you're here. Okay, cool. And you guys tracked. All right, let's start a new game. We're going to go story mode. I already know. I already know. And then we need the capture card, which will hopefully work. I want guided because I'm really bad at figuring stuff out for myself. So I want the game to tell me where I'm supposed to go. And then I'm going to keep an eye on my mixer, but you guys definitely let me know if we can hear any gameplay at all. And we've been talking about this gameplay. I'm going to have to throw it to the wind, basically, because I did one more test stream and I actually had Marcus listen to it while I was streaming it to try and help my audio balance. And he's with all of you. He said, you just like you guys are like, it sounds fine, we can hear it. When I play it back, I can't hear gameplay. So I'm the problem. It's me, I'm the problem. So I'm just going to accept that this might not sound the way I want it to when I listen back to the stream. Haven't watched the history of the dwarves yet? On the list. Thunder, watch it. It's great. Nerd of the Rings. It's so funny because like he has the nerdiest voice of all time, which is kind of funny and perfect. But good information. Good stuff. Good stuff. I will say, guys, I'm playing this on the 4. Forbidden West was released on the 5, I believe. Actually, that might not be true. Anyways, I'm playing this on the 4 now, which means loading screens are a thing. So if you guys are used to the 5 where like there's hardly any processing time, sorry, we're playing on the 4. So there's going to be loading screens in between big moments like this. I am drinking water. Can you hear it? I am drinking water. Ooh, buddy. Come on, PlayStation. It's just a new game. Continue. Yeah. Shoot. Why can't we hear it? This is important. There's dialogue on this. Shoot. Here we go. Yeah, Cursed, it wasn't on at all. I had to fix it.
I'm running
It might
out
be
of
too loud
time.
now.
Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, I'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AIU designed to control the system. But every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing. And every night, I have the same dream. I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers. And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth.
You guys can hear this, right?
Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother.
Thank you, Cursed. Thanks, Captain.
And for a moment, I feel whole.
Thanks, Thunder.
But it never lasts. I'm always left alone. This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise. Varl?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. But that one was in your honor. Just saying. So, what are we doing? Must be urgent since you left so fast. Delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually, but, I should...
Oh, no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
Okay, but if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
A focus? Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Data?
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on. Shall we? All right, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants, stock up. So it's time for your first lesson with the focus.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
I am so scared
These
to
plants
talk.
don't look like the ones in the Sacred Lands.
The focus helps you see the ones we need.
Case in point.
There. Those plants by the stream should do the trick.
Will you guys stop talking for 2 seconds? Okay, yes, this tutorial is super long. I told you guys it was a movie. It's a playable movie. It's an incredible story, though, so it's totally worth it. There's tons of interpersonal dialogue here, and it does actually give us a little bit of context, so I do want you to get that dialogue. So I might not talk too much during this tutorial, but it's just a classic game tutorial. We're going to walk around. The game is going to tell me what to grab, how to grab it, how to climb, how to drop from a ledge, how to shoot an arrow, all that stuff. So I don't need to explain all of that stuff to you. The game is going to walk me through it, and I'll pop in here from time to time, obviously, but like I said, there's tons of contextual dialogue in this tutorial, so I'm going to probably be quiet for most of it. So yeah, enjoy the view, and yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'll do my best. Captain says VLK is Wolf in Slavic. That's very cool. So is Captain the right is CPT short for Captain, or have I been making that up this whole time? Captain Wolf. Is Ashley Birch the voice actress for Yennefer? Ashley Birch did the voice for Aloy in these games. She's done a lot of work, so she might be Yennefer. I thought... Ooh, there was somebody else famous that I thought was the voice of Yennefer, but maybe not. Maybe you're just referencing the character, but yeah. She's a little antisocial, I totally relate, but that's her outcast upbringing showing up, like we talked about. So yeah, she's not trying to hang out with a bunch of people in a city and do, like, she's got a mission. Okay, so, they're gonna talk, I'm gonna run around and follow directions. And take it in. It's so beautiful. Even on the 4, this game is so beautiful. So these are medicinal plants.
Bitter?
Yeah, well, at least they make you feel better. Alright, we should keep going.
Might want to grab more of these plants along the way.
Don't worry,
yeah,
I will.
Good idea.
These little leaf icons on the triangle, that just identifies them as medicinal. Because some plants are actually structural, they're going to help you craft, versus being medicinal plants, so they're not all the same. Okay, we're going to examine the blight. The game is telling me to take a look.
This stuff spreads fast.
6 months ago, the land was fine. Now it's everywhere.
So yeah, we're fighting a new foe. This blight, this red disease, is taking over the land. And so this is what Aloy is on a mission to solve, because we're directly under threat by this. It's going to destroy all animal and plant life. Probably humans if it spreads.
Ruins. That's where we need to go.
Thank you, by the way, to everybody who made it through the recap.
Go for a swim?
Fastest way down.
They're going to talk so much. Thanks for making it through that. Thank you to all the VOD watchers, too, if you guys made it through to this point. I'm not sure how long I'm going to stream tonight, but I feel like that took up half of the stream, so I should put a little extra time into it. But yeah, we'll take it as it comes, as usual. Oh, there's a zip line. I should go over there. No? There we go. I was gonna say, doesn't she climb everything in this game? Yennefer the Witcher from right, but are you referencing the character or the voice actress? Yeah, I didn't play or watch or read The Witcher, but...
put these ropes here, but we can use the line to slide down.
Obviously everybody knows
Find
about it.
anything good?
A few supplies.
I'm still here, don't worry, Thunder. I appreciate it. It's a true commitment to anybody who's still sticking around.
The backup? Well, it's an AI. It's hard to explain. Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the world.
Sounds complicated.
It's hard to breathe around this stuff.
Okay, I'm going the wrong way.
It's everywhere.
Of course.
Noticed you're traveling light these days.
Yeah, I, ran into some trouble on the way here. Lost a lot of my gear. Glenhawks.
Salvaging machine carcasses as usual.
So there are machines down there, you see them?
There they go.
Looks like they left a carcass behind.
She said Glinthawks, so those are some bird machines. Which, friendly reminder, machines were meant to be docile procreators of the earth. They were supposed to spread the seed and pollinate, but now they've been turned dangerous, so they will attack us if provoked. I hate Glinthawks because I hate fighting aerial enemies. It's literally the worst.
In that machine.
We're going for a swim because I can't resist. Look at this water, you guys. It's just, it's so stunning. It's so good. Every time I come here, I have to swim. I also hate Glinthawks. Aerial enemies suck. They're so hard.
Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come here?
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble up ahead.
There's some ridgewood by the stream.
The adopted dwarf is loyal. I appreciate it. So this is the ridgewood. Oh, I lied through my teeth. This has the same icon as the medicinal plants, so I guess everything useful has the same icon. But this is what you need to craft arrows with.
Now to craft some arrows.
And now, of course, the game is telling you that, so I don't really need to. Being a little bit redundant here. But yeah, I'm gonna grab as much as I can. We're at the front of the game, and I want arrows. I want the ability to craft as many arrows as I need at all times. We are on story mode for combat and other reasons, so like hopefully it wouldn't be too terrible, but I just like to be equipped. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. That will be my love, Tomb Raider. If this so great. If this so great. Oh, I don't have any arrows. That's what it's trying to tell me. Okay, so you have a weapons wheel. You can assign your weapons here. You can also craft your ammo in this wheel.
Done.
Me
and
too.
I need that to shoot the slider
Arrows
down.
ready.
Come on, girl. Do it.
That did it.
There we go.
After you.
Should have worked the first time I'm on story mode. Tomb Raider? Tomb Raider? I never played those either. I played a demo of, what is it, Shadow of Tomb Raider? I played a demo of that one. It was
What was this place?
a little too sneaky for me.
I don't know. We need to find a way in. So, what happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about that.
You guys see these cars? These are cars. Pry open the trunk? Why not? There might be something in it. Huh? An ancient ring? Very cool. Am I going the right way?
Down this way.
Okay.
Get to the grass.
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither. Those dead machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
Alright. I just have to... I found out earlier
okay.
that I have
how
to
parts
do
of it are
what the
Those
what
are its
the
weak
tutorial
spots.
tells me.
Got it.
I can't just wing this how I want. Or it'll like start me over. So yeah. So yeah, you can hide in the tall red grass. This is your cover.
Another one's coming.
Another one's coming. Oh. Did he see us? Get back in get back under cover. Varl. I don't think you can kind of hide behind large boulders and trees and stuff, but to get proper cover when machines are actually out and about, you've got to be in this tall grass. I'm trying to shoot this canister on the back of it because it's a it's a weak point. There we go.
How does the Focus know all that?
It reads data on the machine.
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Yeah, kind of.
And then you harvest your parts from your kill. Like always. That's something Daddy Ross
after
taught
the
us.
Fuss over me leaving. What did everyone else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city. And I set out to find you. Someone shot this machine too.
I never played any of them, but they look cool. I watched a history video on the series, which was very informative. The Tomb Raider. Lara Croft, one of the best games ever. I'm so glad you love it. Yeah, I played the demo of Shadow of Tomb Raider, and it felt very Assassin's Creed to me, and I'm just not good at stealthy stealth games.
I see another ladder. Looks like it's stuck.
I definitely struggle to be quiet and unseen. And I'm not assuming every Tomb Raider is like that, but that's literally the only one I ever tried. Was Shadow of Tomb Raider. Which is old news at this point. Varl said there's a ladder I need to shoot down somewhere. Oh, got it. Got it. Go.
Got it.
And again, I'm being purposefully kind of quiet for this part because, again, they do have a lot of banter back and forth. Talking about...
You've had a Focus since you were a child, right?
See.
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
I feel like this isn't what I'm going for. Maybe it is. Every time I try to talk, they start talking. It's like, come on, you guys.
We'll be okay, Varl. Through here.
Welcome to the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Please register with reception for the tour.
I guess they want us to check in with them?
Varl is a quick learner. This is something I love about this game, is how there is advanced technology just mixed in with the wild. It's so satisfying.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay. I guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth. Well, let's find a way in.
Move, dude. Access denied. I love that. You'll find out why Dr. Sobek was not welcome here.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Credentials not recognized.
No worries.
I guess it doesn't...
I should be able to pry this open.
We have other ways of getting in here. Ooh, fire.
There's climbing gear. Guess someone dropped in from above.
Supposed to investigate.
Whoever left this here might have also shot those machines we found earlier.
So where are they now?
So yeah, they keep... You guys are probably picking it up because I'm assuming you can hear the dialogue because you haven't told me that you can. Oh my god, I really want you to be able to hear it. Anyways, the implication is that somebody has been here before us and have hunted a lot of these machines, have been shot down. So that's just part of the tutorial mode, is we're like, oh, who was here? And also, where are they now? And not who was here 1,000 years ago, who was here like a few days ago. Because these fires are live.
What's that stench?
And all that, so.
Entire camp. Wiped out. They must have come here to delve for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell. And it looks like something big came in from above.
Crashed right through the camp. And then through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap.
And here are the unfortunate souls themselves. This is some Oseram. Oseram was the other tribe that I mentioned, one of the other tribes that I mentioned. And they're kind of scavengers, they're delvers. They get into the Old One's ruins and they find useful pieces of equipment, tech, materials. So that's kind of how their civilization works. They craft, they're smiths, and then they also trade those goods. And they're renowned craftsmen as well, so they're definitely good at what they do. So yeah, it looks like there's a whole camp of Oseram that came here to scavenge, and they must have been what took out those smaller machines, but then something busted into their camp and took them out. And there's also a lot of poison. You guys see this green stuff emanating. There's kind of this poison burning out on the ground as well, so that's suggestive. She said, examine the debris in the gap. And the game should alert me to stuff. There's one thing over there. Isn't there something over here? No? Alright. Let's look at this.
Whatever came through here brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Aloy, over here. I think I got something. It's some kind of Oseram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And this gear pulls it back.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out. That could work. The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool. My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
Poor
So you guys
guy.
see?
Acid burned right through his armor.
Yeah, I know they died by acid. This purple stuff on the ground, you just have to activate your focus and highlight it. That'll show you the thing.
Part of a machine. Could help fix the
I
gears.
guess they plan to stay a while.
Interrupting each other? So rude. Alright, where else is there? Use the focus, she said. Where else is there like a purple? There's Varl. Oh, there's something over there. Go see that? Uh-oh, the thing. Yeah, I'm not excited for it. The big thing that came crashing through the camp, unfortunately I know what it was, and unfortunately I know that I'm gonna have to encounter it.
Machine cable. Stronger than rope. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe even make something better.
You could use this workbench.
So this is a new feature of Forbidden West. I don't know, since we haven't played Zero Dawn on the channel, I don't know how much I need to compare the two games, but the workbench is a new thing for this game, for the sequel. This is where you're going to do your upgrades. You're also going to craft a little bit more than you did in Zero Dawn. Yeah, cursed, I know. I'm not excited. Okay, so I'm not going to explain this whole menu. I mean, I should. It's a playthrough. I should do my job as a content creator. This is a polecaster, is what we're trying to build here. It's an improved version of a Delver's prototype tool that can latch onto and pull objects. Also enables grappling to specific points, so this is going to be a grapple gun as well. Over here, it tells you what it's going to take to fix it. It says, I need a broken tool, I need a machine cable, and I need machine scrap. And so I've collected those via the direction of the focus in the campsite. So I grabbed those necessities. This screen is also, just like Kano was, this screen is also cut off a little bit on the edges, and that's going to bother me. Nah, it's fine for now. It's fine for now. Okay, so now I have these 4 squares on the bottom. I do believe these are all of the upgrade possibilities for this item. So the first one is highlighted for me. I'm going to go ahead and select that. And then, even though it's cut off a little bit, in the bottom right corner, there is a X prompt that says craft. I've got to fix the screen. Hold on. This is going to be annoying, but Behind the scenes magic. I've just got to resize it. It's kind of fitting my frame. You guys didn't even know it wasn't all one piece. Okay, there we go. Now we can see the whole thing. That's much better. Okay, so bottom right corner, craft, I have to hold X. Faith is just that good. Damn, where do you get so much info? I know you've played this before. I played it before. And this is why I insist on playing games before I stream them. So I actually know how they work. I'm not that good. Actually, you guys should. I just had to fix my screen in the middle of a live stream, so I should get like a pro streamer alert here in a second. Because I'm so good. Okay, so we completed this. It is crafted. The status is updated underneath the description box here. And then I don't have any other levels or unlockable upgrades highlighted here. So this is it for this for now. So we're just going to back out of this menu.
There. Pole caster.
Huh?
Now to test it on the debris.
Now to test it on the debris. I should have an alert box here. I do. Oops, I didn't mean to go back into there. Oh, Cloudbot. There we go. Pro streamer fist bump. Thank you. Yeah, I know. I keep changing them on you. One of these days, I'll remember what we set it as. So I actually changed it, Cursed, because my priority was to have the smallest amount of letters in the command. So I always set it to pro stream or pro game. But I do realize that even though I'm trying to keep it simple, the instinct is to put in the whole statement of pro gamer or pro streamer. So I went with that because I feel like that's what you always do, is just write the whole word. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to let Curse, I'm going to follow her lead on this. And so I switched it up on you. I'm sorry. Redeem pro streamer. Here are the redeemables. All the information. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, it's like you sort of know the lore or something. For this game a little bit. I mean, we talked about it for an hour, but not even in depth. Oh, if I had the time. Maybe that's something I'll do for memberships. I will actually talk about games. We'll do recaps like as actual content, so I can spend the time to go into detail about it. Unfortunately, my title and thumbnail imply that we're playing this game, so I've got to play it a bit. I can't just talk about it. There we go. Oh, not quite. We gotta do it again, I think. Do it, lady. Polecaster. It won't switch to the polecaster now. L2. Triangle. Oh, triangle. I was doing it wrong. That's not her, it's me.
That worked better than I thought.
Yeah, and I won't explain all the controls, like what the buttons are and all that stuff.
Well, doesn't look like there's an easy way out of here.
Well, it's my favorite
I
location.
should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going.
My favorite area, sarcastically speaking. Buttons and all that stuff. If you guys play the game, you will play the tutorial and you will learn what the buttons commands are. But yeah, we'll talk about features and stuff, but
What's this thing for?
I'm gonna try to avoid unnecessary details.
What's this?
Activate the console. Do it.
Whoa.
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6
Oh,
light
good night,
years of
Captain.
space
Thank
to
you for
get
hanging
there.
out.
Please proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plans.
Wonder what's in this auditorium.
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah. Use your focus to learn
activate
more
my
about your
focus.
surroundings.
Scan the
Okay,
area.
fine. I activated the focus. Okay, I know what to do. I've been stuck here before. I will refuse to get stuck here again. Cursed remembers. Actually, anybody who watches my shorts remembers. I think I can just jump. No? Isn't that a grapple thing?
Oh, I might be able to get up there.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Why didn't it work? I had to scan it first. Because you just jump. You can grapple, just tap and... yeah. There we go. That's what I meant to do in the first time.
Wow, that worked.
That polecaster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry, I'll find you another way up.
Varl, the sassy boy. Varl obviously is another Nora of the Nora tribe, and he is an old friend from Zero Dawn. And, okay, here we go. I won't make the same mistake 7 times. Oh, just enough. Just enough. Varl is an old friend. We're gonna meet other old friends, and like I said...
I gotta drop the ladder for Varl.
Oh, I gotta get over there. Ooh. Do I remember how to get over there? Oh, this ladder down here. Oh, this ladder. No. This ladder. Here you go, buddy.
There you go, Varl.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay. I was stressing out. I was like, oh god, how do we do it? But yeah, Varl is an old friend, and as we engage with other old friends, I'll call them out.
Humans, Homo sapiens, us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. When our government's abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before.
Are you allowed to say that? Copyright.
The Sirius system. There, we'll create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300 years to reach it. But when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way.
300 years.
And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chimvumbe, the truest form of immortality is...
Data corrupt. Playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes. Sort of.
Sort of.
That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star. Something went wrong, and it blew up.
Poor Varl, can you imagine? He takes it really well, honestly.
Is that why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Gaia? For their colony?
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah, reactivate. Let's see what else they had to say.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. I just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end. That Oswald guy mentioned a data center. There. The backup. It should be stored in there.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
He's gonna have so much to say. Really quickly, how relevant is this right now?
I still can't believe the old ones could fly.
By the way, but we're not gonna talk
They
about
were
that.
capable of a lot of things.
Um,
For good and bad.
she's kind of mentioned, but I
Sure
don't know if
seems
it's
like
become extremely clear.
I wonder what
We
it's
are
like up
looking
there
for a backup of
among
the
the
Gaia
stars.
AI system, basically. Remember, I think this is the correct connection in the story. Remember how I told you that Gaia self-destructed herself to try and stop the now sentient, independent, subordinate functions? The Blight is a direct result of the system being damaged in that way. Basically, Gaia is not functioning, and the sub-functions are not functioning the way they need to support the Earth. So this Blight is kind of taking over. All of this, of course, is associated with the previous storyline from the previous game. So if I remember correctly, this could be wrong again, we're looking specifically for a Gaia backup because we need to reinitiate the Gaia system so that all of the subordinate functions are reconnected. That's something you did in Zero Dawn. You kind of went to find the missing functions and reintegrate them into Gaia, but she basically needs like a reboot. And so we're looking for a backup so that we can basically reset her to factory settings. So that's what we're looking for. That's what Aloy's up to right now. And that's how we're trying to stop the
wilds
Blight.
have really grown over this place.
And she's used the term Gaia backup a couple times. I just wasn't sure if it was actually clear what we were trying to do, but that's what's happening. Why won't you... There. Dude, there you go. Come on now. There you go. LOL, I need someone to reset me to factory settings. Oh! Alright, here we go.
Deeper into the creepy ruin we go.
Deeper into the creepy ruin. And I'm just saying, Varl is literally like, all he's ever known is his tribe. All of this future tech, all of this idea of like spaceships and stuff, like this is mind-blowing to him. And I feel like he's just doing such a good job of keeping himself together. He is a warrior. He is a brave of the Nora. So I don't think he should be easily shaken. Oh god.
What is that?
Might have been what killed those Osram. Keep your guard up.
Oh, my guard is up.
Yeah, I know. Varl, my guard is up. No, thank you. Oh, I know what's coming. I know what's
here.
coming.
Careful. Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground. Let's take them out quietly. You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Okay. Moving up.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear.
Oh shoot. No, 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 you see nothing. You see nothing.
I should scan it first.
That's what we call overconfidence, people. Fine, I'll effing scan it. Oh, the tutorial's so annoying.
There's its control path. Gotta get closer and stay out of sight.
Yeah, he can't see me. He's yellow because he's on alert. When he turns red, that's when I'm in trouble. The game wants me to take them out stealthily, and if I do it any other way, it's just going to reset this section of the tutorial. I learned the hard way, so I can't just go in there and hack him to bits like I want to. I have to do it the way the game wants me to do it. Alright, so I gotta sneak in here. And we will use Silent Strike, which is one of my favorite features of combat.
Sneak up and strike.
And basically from a hidden position, you can just take them out with one hit. It's very helpful. Alright, now it's telling me that I need to throw a rock to get its attention. This is something we learned in the first game. I'm using it to target it right now. I'm trying anyway. Because I need to lure it. If I throw this rock, I'm going to lure it closer to me. And I need that.
Now to take it down with the spear strike.
I need him to get a little bit closer. I can't use Silent Strike on him if he's too far away, so... The number of times I messed this up because I didn't do it exactly the- yeah, it was really annoying for me too. I did it, I think, once, and then I realized the game was just gonna reset. Am I close enough? He's not close enough for Silent Strike. What if he turns around? He can totally see me, by the way. This is so absurd. There's no way you can't see me right now, little dude. Come closer. Come closer. Please? No? Walk over here. Ugh. Okay, fine. I have to throw another rock. This is so annoying. Obviously, for new players, this is valuable, so I shouldn't knock it, but I'm like, I've played before. Let me skip this part. Let me just do it the way I want to. Alright, come here. Right here. Super close. His little head shake. He's like, no. Are you close enough? There it is. Alright, R1 Silent Strike. Woo! And then Varl's gonna get his. There he goes. Up there. Varl got his, following my lead.
Mine's down too.
Just 2 of them. Harvest the kill. Rost is in my head. I'm gonna go harvest, sorry, Varl's, machine as well. Because he won't do it, so he's a super fun sidekick, and he'll take machines out, but he doesn't follow up by himself. You gotta do it for him. And I do have to say, of all the people who could have found Aloy and followed her here, Varl is like the best option because he's just a hunter like she is. And he's decidedly less chatty than some of the other options of people that could have come by. Okay, so I need to get up that... Oh, actually, no, we can stay up here. Let's go this way. I know, Cursed.
More of those machines ahead.
Nothing you and I can't handle.
I know you want the other option. I know. I'm okay. I have nothing against Erend, but he's a little chatty. He's a little chatty. Okay, are we trying to be sneaky again? Cursed, do you remember? It just says kill the machines. It doesn't say, like, sneak up on. Now, the whole idea of killing them quickly and silently is so that they cannot alert other machines and call in reinforcements. So I've definitely failed because he was able to call other machines. There he goes. There's one more down here, I think. The music is still going. I have an alert on my screen that there is a machine that is sensing me. I don't see him though. Oh, there he is. Hey, you. Hey. Oh, hi. Could you not be that close to me? Oh god, here we go. Could you not be that close to me? Could you, like,
Got 'em all.
keep your distance? Oh, hi.
I've been meaning to mention, I noticed you have a new look these days.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
She came for his beard, and I do not support that. I am a beard girl through and through. My husband Marcus has a beard, and I would have him no other way. So I don't appreciate Aloy being like, ew, you have a beard, gross. Like, you don't know. Cursed, yeah. It's a good beard too. Like, it does make him so much more attractive. He's so much more mature because he does kind of look like a little boy in the first game. But you know what's funny? You can't really see in a cutscene. You'll be able to see it. Okay, so I'm married to a black man, so these are terms that we use. So lineup. His beard is so crispy. Like, basically the edges of it are so clean. So I'm like, you say you don't have time to shave, but you totally lined yourself up somehow out in the wilderness. Like, it's a sharp beard too. Like, it's not even a scruffy, like, I haven't combed this. Like, it's been cut. Like, he has styled that, and he needs to quit acting like he hasn't. William XMS is the GOAT. Hello and welcome To a friendly, familiar face. Horizon Forbidden West. We never got through our playthrough on Valencia Gaming, so this is the game that we are taking on now. Also, she's playing it! I know! Yeah, what's with the beard hate? No, 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 no. The beard is on. Tucker Smith deep looking into the lake's reflection? Yeah. I did! Did it work? William XMS got an auto shout out from Streamlabs. By the way, William XMS is a fellow content creator here on YouTube. Go check out his channel. He gets way more variety content in than I do. When he's not busy running the world by doing other stuff, he's playing a bunch of other games. Okay, where's the game telling me to go? Back this way? Oh no!
It's way in here too. Looks like this little guy got caught up in the blight.
The little fox.
Couldn't escape.
I hope it didn't suffer long.
I know, the little baby. Varl, get out of the blight. Buddy, you're asking for it. You're asking for it. You're so tired. Looking crisper than a toasted pretzel. William, his lineup is perfection. For his hairline and his beard. He is perfect. It's so funny. He's like, I didn't have time. I'm like, bull-ish. Game, where are you telling me to go? Oh, I gotta get over there. I gotta get over there. William XMS. Saving the world. Running the world. Getting it done. How am I supposed to... I have a question. I have a question. Now it's telling me to go this way? No, we go this way? Here we go. Here we go. Yes, cursed. Sorry. Yeah, I set Streamlabs to do it automatically.
The must have used explosives against the machines.
It didn't do it for Jubo though,
They
and I definitely
managed to
put
get
her
a
in
couple.
there. So I didn't think it was working. But yeah. Please, you can just call me Will. The whole handle thing is crazy. William XMS. William XMS. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da.
There's a barricade here. Machines must have broken through.
William XMS. XMS. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
I'll keep this for later.
Guess that Oseram didn't have a chance to use it.
Did I just disarm two
Careful.
traps? Oh, here
Traps
they are.
ahead.
What
Might be
am I
able to disarm
using?
them.
I'll have to make you a song. Okay, this is a new feature for Forbidden West, different from Zero Dawn. You could not dismantle and salvage traps. I don't use traps. I don't have the time. I don't have the expertise. I don't really care that much, and I play on story mode. But in this game, you can actually dismantle them. You don't just have to avoid and leave them behind.
There. Managed to salvage some supplies.
Just tread lightly.
And not blow yourself up.
Yeah.
Dismantled it. And got more supplies.
Don't get too close. Just close enough for the triangle prompt to pop up, but not too close because you will get
Looks
blowed
like another
up.
camp.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Might come in handy against machines.
No.
Good idea.
No. I refuse. So not a rogue. But entirely a
I
rogue.
can use
Yeah.
this.
No, Varl, I'm not making traps. I
Okay.
don't want to use traps.
Should have what I need to craft a trap.
Why would I use traps when I can use my words? And my spear at the same time. Are you proud of me, Cursed? I'm picking up everything. Every little thing. Ugh. Here we go. Here we go. Climb it, climb it. If it's yellow, climb it. Oh, should I hide? There's grass. Oh, yes, I should.
Don't think they spotted us.
Look at them.
I better scan them.
Oh, there's two of them. These guys are a little tougher.
I've seen this machine before. A scrounger.
It's near to me. Let's see where its weak points are.
Weak spot. Oh, not weak enough. There he
Craft
goes.
some traps. It could help us get by.
I'm not gonna... Oh, and I can shoot him? You want me to build a trap? Varl. Oh, here we go. It's fine. It's fine. I got it. It's fine. It's fine. That only hurt a little. Where'd he go? Come here. There he goes.
We're clear.
Traps.
Let's keep going then.
Traps. Are you a loot gremlin? Only for Cursed. Because she's a loot gremlin. So it's an honor. I dedicate my loot gremlining to Cursed. Because she literally cannot leave a chest behind.
Ruins.
And I will definitely get
Are
to
they
a
all
point in
like
this game
this?
where I'm like, I have so much stuff and I'm
We
not
all have
using
their
it because,
secrets,
again, I don't
but
play
Every place is
to
different.
optimize everything to the utmost. So I don't need every single little thing. I'm not going to use every single little thing. So I definitely get to a point in the game where I just have so much stuff and it's not hard to get what I need. So I'll stop collecting everything. But I don't think Cursed has that in her to just stop collecting everything. I think it's an impulse. I'm a Chaos Loot Gremlin. Agreed. Is that something I can pick up? Oh, let me pick it up. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna like go for medicinal herbs. I'm gonna go for Ridgewood, this stuff here. Because again, I already said. Crafting arrows, super important. Which, by the way, I'm out of, so I'm gonna craft some more. The Skyrim Silverware collection improves. You can be proud of me. My current playthrough, I'm looting a lot less. Well, you're just trying to rush. You have different priorities. I am proud. Impulse control. How am I supposed to get up again from here? There should be a grapple point. Is it this? Can I grapple to that, please? No? Are you sure? Can I just jump? Oh, yeah, it's right. Okay, sorry. There's not a gap. I can just jump over there. Okay.
Whoa. That machine we saw earlier must be on the move.
Oh.
Hope it doesn't come this way.
Said that big machine we saw is probably on the move. No, thank you. I'm not even doing any side quests. Dang, girl. You're not even playing the game. How far are you? You told me you were at the Bulwark at the last stream, and I didn't really remember what that was. I want to say that that is the... I already forgot. I was thinking about it. I was trying to remember what
That's
that
a big
was.
storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more frequent.
That place in...
So the storms, the blighted lands, the rivers and lakes choked with algae. You were born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup.
pressure.
I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there.
The big building on the right. Oh, that one? Okay. I'll DM you. The Bulwark, the Bulwark. It's the place with the people. It's that one place that's got the people and the stuff.
What's in here? Aloy, come check this out.
Okay. Okay.
What
Where
is
are you?
this thing?
It's
A data point.
You can scan it with your focus.
Let's see. Huh. A lot of
This
glyphs.
data mentions the tech that Far Zenith
I'll
traded
tuck
with
this
Zero
away to
Dawn,
study later.
but it doesn't explain how they got it back up.
Yeah, so this is a
I'll
data
keep an
point.
eye out for more data.
Varl, be quiet. This is a data point. They will be text or recorded, like voice recordings. And I love the voice recording ones because you can just play them and then like keep running around doing your stuff and hear the input. But this says it's a Zero Dawn trade agreement, so we could read this. This is basically a contract, I believe, between the Far Zenith program and the Zero Dawn program. So this is useful information if you want to dig into the lore, as Thunder calls it, of the game, understand even more details about what's going on. I'm not going to bother with the text one because I'm not going to read that to you. But if there's a voice one, again, you can just play it and keep running around and get some cool inside information. It's very fun. I love the details of that in the game.
Looks like we've got to climb up.
That you have the option to get more info that way, more context. The place of all the people with the things, and one of your favorites takes us there? Are you being sarcastic? I've been audio lurking on and off. How linear is the landscape so far? Oh, not at all. Well, that's not true. You have to find the way out, but... How do I define it? It's semi. I would just say it's semi-linear, because it's very open, there's a lot of exploration you can do, and there's a lot of stuff to find. But, to be fair, the path to get out is only one path, and you have to find that path and follow it, so it's pseudo-linear. I don't know why that ladder's there, but I'm going to drop it. I know I can't go that way, so I will go back up this way. Excuse me, sir. We're still in tutorial. Thunderstrike and no open world yet. Yes, to Curse Point.
The place is really falling apart.
Well, it is 1,000 years old.
The sass. Excuse me, where am I supposed to go? Oh, over here. Yeah, to Curse Point, when you're inside a place looking for something specific, it can be more linear. Yeah, once we get out of this kind of structure, this whole campus that we're in, it will be fully open world. Thank you, Curse, for clarifying.
Looks like some kind of meeting room. That door on the other side's locked.
There's another one of those glowing things by the table.
Right, William. Yeah.
Anzu.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1. Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol. In addition, extreme caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy? Why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Pearl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All-Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Varl. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the report said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
Oh. Varl is such a good dude. I love him so much. Yeah, how does he not know this yet? Yeah, to Will's point, he did not have a focus.
Look at that.
Until we started this game,
Aloy,
so he
over
couldn't
here.
see any of that
I found
information
something you could use.
play on the holo emitter before. And also, this game is tacked on
Those
right
Oscar
to the
must have left
end
us
of the first
behind.
one, so she hasn't
Can't help
had a
them.
lot of time to tell
Can't help
anybody,
us.
and also she took off. So, like, they defeated Hades and Zero Dawn. They threw a party. She literally dipped from the celebration party. Also, she's not proud to be a clone. She's still dealing with it
I
on
think
her
this
own.
is better off in your
So
hands.
I don't think that she would openly share what she learned of like, oh, by the way, guys, I'm a clone. Here's the explanation. Like, she's not trying to share. She's super like introverted, and not antisocial in the traditional
this is
sense,
for you.
but She doesn't really want to hang out with a bunch of people all the time. It's not her default. She grew up an outcast. So that's why he doesn't know. Basically, to Will's point, he didn't have a focus, so he couldn't see the information. And B, she didn't tell anyone because it's just not in her nature, and she doesn't really want people to know, I don't think. She's still dealing with it on her own. And there's like no time has passed. Like a couple months, I think they said, between the party and him finding her.
A weapon. Thanks, Varl. We should keep moving.
See, I know what's going on now thanks to Faith's intro nerd out. It was a whole hour of woo, buddy. Yeah, it's been like non-stop neck snap from first game. Hey, we just beat the evil to there's the worst evil. Sorry to ruin the party. Yeah, Tucker. Yeah. So, everything's pretty tight. The connections, the timelines are pretty tight. Very Bourne Identity, Bourne Supremacy about it. Well, I guess it was Supremacy to Ultimatum was the part of that trilogy that was like, boom, done, boom, start. Yeah. Yeah, her and Silence are the only ones that know. I think, until now.
Down here.
Down here? Can I fall safely? Okay, kind of. Yeah. Yeah, see? Thunder? Confirmation. Varl just confirmed for you. All the stuff I was talking about.
Outside.
Good.
I know you guys don't believe me when I tell you the story of the game, but now you know. You've got confirmation. Oh gosh, where is it? I hear it. Oh, there it is.
It's heading in the same direction we're going. Great.
I hate these things. I don't want to. Gosh, are we ever gonna get out of the tutorial? I'm already at 2 hours. It's my own fault for recapping so hard at the front of stream.
Machines. I could try a new weapon on it.
But I want to get out of this darn tutorial. It's a cursed point. It's too long.
More of the Osram Delvers. And a lot of acid.
Oh, more people.
That big machine must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance.
Aww.
So, you said this backup is the last hope.
Yeah. All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups.
Ah!
But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Pharaoh purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse.
Ted Pharaoh was worse. Ugh. I hope I'm going the right way. Is there a grappling hook? I can't make it that far. Grapple point, please. How is that a grapple point? It's just... Okay, whatever. Oh, is it on the other side? Dang it, it's on the other side. Ugh. Hashtag pro gamer. Get up there, girlfriend. Come on now. Tomb Raider style you don't like? I know, right? I know. Where am I going? Somebody tell me. There's too many options. Go this way? Okay. Tightrope walking. Go into the waterfall? Are you sure? Nope. Go up, girlfriend. Up there. There you go. You got this. You've been training your whole life to climb cliffs effortlessly.
Wow. That big metal thing looks like the ship we saw back in the auditorium.
Ooh.
Imagine going up to the stars in that.
Ooh. Despite it being very large and ominous, I don't know if I ever noticed it was right there before. That is a little intense. So I have an icon on the ground that tells me this is a data point. A journal. So there must be a book on the ground. A journal filled with hastily scrawled glyphs. Okay. I'm not gonna read that. Sorry, not sorry. Captain, go to bed! Why are you still here? Oh.
Machines patrolling ahead.
We can tag them in the focus to keep track of them.
Yeah. Get in my grass. Hide. Tomb Raider style. Can I get close enough to him to do Silent Strike? Maybe if he moves. How close does he get to this? Not close enough. Is there another pouch? Let's just take him out. I don't feel like being sneaky. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Oh. Oh, Varl. I'm sorry. So you see how much they jump around. I mean, these guys are fast. They are active. Oh, there's a third one. Hi. Hi. Yeah, they're fast, they're active, and there's no targeting mechanism in this game, so you just have to track them with your eyeballs. Which can get very difficult when you're dealing with more, small ones. What's back here? What's back here? Give me this. Give me this. Move, bruh! I want to get out of here. But I'm gonna check this
ripped right through the wall.
purple icon. Because there's probably something good if it's got a color on it.
There's a ladder in the back.
20 to 30 minutes to get to a save point? Ugh. Ugh. Okay, how do I get out of here? I spend so much of my time playing this game saying, dude, move. Move, bruh! Oh, it's a ladder. It's a ladder. Phew! Just get out of the way. Yep, the tutorial is huge. I know. It's huge time sink.
So tell me something. Sona was really okay with you not going back to the Sacred Lands?
Sona is his mother.
As the Nora war chief, she understood why I was obligated to follow you. But as my mother, she wasn't pleased.
Is she ever pleased? I don't think I've seen her smile.
Me neither.
Oh, here we go. He says me neither. He's lived with her his whole life. He also has never seen her smile. Are these stairs? What is happening right here? Should I didn't mean to jump down. I didn't know if I want to go this way. I do want to go this way. These are stairs. Oh, here's more stairs. No, 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 girl. Get up there. Get up. Oh. Oh gosh. Oh, this is obnoxious. I remember this.
3 of those things.
Yeah.
And if they slaughtered all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
There's no way to slip past them. They're too tough to fight head on.
I mean, we
We
could
could
try.
find a settlement. Convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
Let's drop a spaceship on him.
That thing? How?
I'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy.
Nah.
Trust me.
And there she goes.
He's like, she's
Just
always
get over to the shuttle.
running
to figure
off.
out how to make it fall into the basin.
Now I remember, Curse. This is gonna take forever. Let's drop a spaceship on him. That'll solve all of our problems.
I can make it to that tower. I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle.
Oh. Dead. I know, I see it. I see it. I want my stuff first. Don't you shoot me. How dare.
It's hard to breathe around
How
this
dare.
stuff.
Wasn't there a third one? Did I lose it? Oh, there is. There he is. There he is. I found him. Oh, quit with the tail whip. So undignified. Alright. I could have been sneaky, but I didn't feel like taking the time. Alright, here we go. Man, they are too big. Time to drop the hammer! You're the nuclear weapon. Witness me. Witness me. Get some medicine. You guys see how my health is like totally fine? It's because I'm on story mode. It's because I'm on story mode. I have nothing to prove in terms of my gaming capability. I am not a good game player.
Can get me up to the tower.
I have no skills. So I play on story mode. So I can do it too. And I have no shame around that. Because it's hard enough to find your... Okay, where am I supposed to go from here? Don't know if you guys can hear the music, but it's epic and wonderful.
Okay, there's a rail up there.
There we go. There it
I
is.
can reach it if I launch myself off that grapple point.
Oh no! Do I have to do the, like, reverse jump thing here? There's a ladder. Gosh darn it. How do you do this again? Oh, it's telling me. Tap square to drop. No, I'm supposed to jump. Isn't it circle? You said not yet? But I can't get anywhere. Oh! Jump and tap X to catch. Tap circle before reaching to launch into the air.
Got it!
Oh, okay. Thank you, tutorial mode. Been giving you a lot of grief lately, but thanks for that information. Thanks for the information. So yeah, not the backwards jump, just like an extra launch. Okay. And then this. This is yellow.
Well, that sounds good.
No, it doesn't. That sounds terrible. It sounds like I'm gonna die. Please assess the situation correctly. Okay, now I'm up here.
All along, there were 3 giant machines killing us and leaving acid everywhere. Great. Made it.
Careful, girl. Alright, here's where things get real tricky. Fortunately, she has like an auto grip thing, so you generally don't miss if you just propel her to it.
That was close.
She'll grab on and hang on.
Tower down. On to the next.
But if you try to control her too much, you will end up falling off.
I won't be able to make that jump. But there is a cable here. Maybe I can ride it to the other side.
It's fine. Oh, it's a zip line? Oh, but it's really far away. Okay. Ooh, please. Girl. Yep. The upper body strength.
Go, but up.
I want to know how much she can overhead press. She is strong as AF. She is strong AF. How much can you bench, girl? Tell me your stats. Tell me your PRs. It's core strength, definitely. Core strength involved. You know she deadlifts.
Looks like there are massive clamps holding the shuttle in place.
Planking?
I'll bet there's a control console nearby.
The RDL specifically.
Right into the basin.
Oh, I hear a machine. What's the
Great.
What's the status?
Machines in my way.
Just planks? Planks are overrated. Come on. Oh, I missed it. Dang. There it goes. Headshot. Planks all day. The 60-second plank. Get out of here with that nonsense. We didn't have our Tell Me Something Good segment, you guys. I went right into the game recap. I mean, thank goodness. Can you imagine? But I got back under the bar last week, like I was talking about. So that's something good for me to share with you guys. So I'm working back up to my PRs on everything. And it's been lovely. As far as working out can be lovely. Lifting heavy things can be lovely. I'm happy to get back to it. But, yeah, I'm nowhere near Aloy's. Nowhere near her level. Is there another machine? Focus, tell me. I don't see one. What's cool about the focus, I said it was kind of like an x-ray machine. And it is, so if there was another machine, it would highlight in blue, like this guy, that I clearly missed. Please get close enough for Silent Strike. Yes! Yes! Love it. I love Silent Strike. Oh gosh. What now? How many are there, and why is my focus not picking them up? What I was gonna say is cool, but it clearly is not. There he is. Is they will show you through solid objects, usually. Oh, fine. Oh, thought a headshot might do it.
Okay.
There he
This
goes.
place to myself now.
There he goes. Yeah, what the heck was like, well, I guess the week has been bad. Nothing good, not on this Monday. Sorry. No, I think it was for the best. There was other conversations to be had.
Control console might be in there.
What, this control console right here?
Time to crush those machines down below.
Let's drop a spaceship on him. I'm so mad. I'm already mad. I like how they're not getting out of the way either. Oh, I'm so mad because I knew this was gonna happen.
The shuttle's caught up in those cables.
Yep. You know what that means.
I'm gonna have to climb the tower to find a way to disconnect them.
Yep. I'm already
Now, how
mad.
to get up the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Scanning with my focus could help here.
Shut up. Quit telling me what to do all the time. I don't care if it's tutorial mode or not. Grab this, please. Pull? No? Do I need to pull from a different side? Pulling. We're pulling. Huh. So like a thing dropped here and I need to get on it, and I feel like this is the way. But how? Why? Do it? Why you no worky? Please? Come on! What direction do you want me to pull from? Go back in it? Okay. Like I can't- I think I have to move this thing to break it open, because you jump up into it, right? Or am I missing something obvious? Is there a grapple hook up? Oh, that's the way you get up. Yeah. No, this has to go
If I
somewhere.
pull that beam down, it might drop the access lift.
Yeah! That's what I'm trying to do. I had to highlight, are you effing kidding me? I hate this game.
There it goes.
It was like, use your focus. Oh wait, I thought you already pulled it. No, I was trying. It wouldn't cooperate. There we go. Yeah, I remembered that part of having to climb up it. No, I had to use my focus first, so I identify the target pad.
Closer to the shuttle to detach the cables.
Captain, why are you awake? Go to sleep. I don't want to be responsible for anything bad that happens tomorrow, because you didn't get enough sleep. Oh, F. Oh, F again. Oh, stop jumping off of things. But yeah, during the tutorial, it takes you to do the things in order, and so yeah, I know. But like that one, though, instead of... Like, I get with the combat, like with the machine combat. I hate it. Is there a grapple hook somewhere? Careful, Faith! Nightbot will get you. I censored myself. Oh, there's the thing. Can I shoot it from here? I really want to shoot it from here. I feel like she can't reach. Can we reach this? Oh, we can. Okay. Sorry, Aloy. Sorry, Aloy. Can I shoot it from here? No? To go up more? Of course.
Okay, that doesn't sound good. I'm gonna have to detach those cables quick.
I mean, we want it to fall, don't we? I guess it'll fall in the wrong direction. Because the cables are pulling it over. Uh-oh, guys. Let me know if you get some buffering. I have an alert on OBS telling me that I have some communication error with the stream.
This should be the right spot. There. That connector's holding the cables together.
Oh, it's right in front
It
of me.
should break if I shoot it.
This one right here, this glowy bit. Good night, Captain. Get some good rest.
One down.
Play Witcher tomorrow.
I just need to climb higher and detach the second set of cables. Scaling an ancient, rickety tower with killer machines waiting down below. Maybe Rob was right. But no turning back now.
Yeah, Aloy. You got yourself into this mess. You got yourself into this mess. Whoop. Alright, am I going down? Yes, I am. Okay. Going across here. Woo! Going across here. I feel like I'm going in a circle, but I think this is the other side.
Almost there. There's the other connector.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Phew! Oh, this is... Nightbot is about to get Aloy. If I remember correctly. Woo! She deserved it. She deserved her expletives.
Not going anywhere, are you? Guess we're finishing this the hard way.
Ugh.
I need to take this thing down to get to the data center. I should scan for weak spots.
I should scan for weak spots. This is a point in which I shouldn't argue.
Try spinning at me now!
Is it dead? Is it dead? I don't think it's dead. Nope. I knew it.
Those canisters are exposed now. I should aim for them.
Oh gosh. Canisters are exposed? What canisters? Oh, those canisters. Ah! Are you done? Yeesh. It's scary. I get it. I don't need a 15-minute cutscene. No ammo.
Broke free. I gotta take this thing down fast.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying.
Trap maybe. Frost ammo.
Ow.
Or my
I'm not
focus
gonna
might
use the
find something I
blast
can use
sling.
around
That's
here.
no. No. Ah! I'm trying to hit the canister. It's almost down. Where is he? He's still MF'er. What is this?
Let's see what this can do.
Move. Let me pick up the big weapon to kill you with. Oh my gosh, another 15-minute cutscene? Oh, I killed it. Oh.
It's dead. Finally.
Oh, she's funny. Finally. Oh, I killed it. Oh.
The data
Yeah.
center should be straight ahead. I guess Varl's gonna have to find another way there.
We are kind. Yeah, we're kind of still in the tutorial. Yeah. I'd be making more now dealing with this thing. Yeah, working on it. Working on it. So she's like, "All right, Varl, you're on your own, buddy." I thought you were talking about the other thing. I didn't. You were talking about this thing, the coil blaster, or were you talking about the frost sling, the weapon that Varl found earlier? I don't use the weird weapons. I like the straightforward stuff. Give me a sword or a spear, and give me a bow and arrow. I'm not gonna mess around with the blast sling, although I probably will have to at some point. Level 2, I wish. Okay, well we handled that. That actually wasn't as bad as I was expecting.
Once I get the backup, I can
Thought it'd be
reboot
worse.
Gaia.
Curse
Fix the
it.
system, heal the blight, restore Elizabeth's dream.
We use it a lot. Good
This
for
is
you.
Still there.
Good for you.
Okay, I should find the server room.
Friendly reminder, after all that fun, we're still looking for a backup of Gaia. This is the data center that we were trying to reach. So if she finds where the servers are, she may find the files she is looking for. Where am I supposed to go, please? There's a thing underneath me. Am I just supposed to drop? Oh god. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, we're okay. I can't see. It's so dark. It was so bright 5 minutes ago.
I'm close. I have to be.
She's so desperate. By the way, she said this was the last chance that she has to find a backup. Because she's looked in other locations already. So she's very, emotionally invested in this. You should know that. Oh, a data point. Is it a talkie one? No. Okay. Whoop.
Please be here.
She's starting to lose it. She's starting to lose it. Congratulations, everybody. We completed the main quest. Game over.
It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing.
This is Gaia. She's so cool.
Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travis Tate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farsian's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz?
This is so goofy. I love it.
Blasphemers! Brood of vipers! With a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you!
I love Hate Travis.
This ain't no copy of Gaia you stole, you losers! But it's the mother of all logic bombs.
I forgot about
so
that.
Good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
Nightbot. Oh, I Forgot about that. Oh, that's... I'm so glad I forgot about it. Oh, Aloy. Your hair moves
Aloy?
too much. I'd be upset too if my hair moved that much.
The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
She's kind of like a goddess. I'd let him have it. What? Says Thunder. Yeah. Travis Tate. Ew, a Tate. I know.
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
Shouting profanities as I
Thing
went.
is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast. And whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on. Before, in Meridian, you said there was a man who helped you. Silence.
Silence!
You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
Ooh. Get excited. His nervous smile. Chargers, right? With curved horns. Yeah, I know, a music video moment. Hello, Meridian. It's been a while.
By the sun, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Why is Murad down here? He should be in the city.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Dashane, that makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks, to Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire.
Oh.
Come. I'll show you.
The Spire is where we allegedly defeated Hades in the first game. So this is our first indication that things didn't go
Watch
the
your
way we
step.
thought they did.
You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess.
It is not a land speeder, shish.
It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, it might have caused a panic.
Forgot about that too.
One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay, they said the light rose up from the tower's base. From that. We left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages, for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
Patience, Varl. Patience. Ooh, is this the cutscene cursed? This is crazy. Very cool, though.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
So, this was the
Looks the same as before.
sphere I said that Hades was contained in. And then here's the spear that I used to destroy it. Let's take a look.
I could pull this thing out of... What?
Transmission. That's not good.
No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there.
Oh, not yet? I gotta get to the top of the spire. Oh gosh, that takes forever. Okay, we're going on 2 hours and 43 minutes. We did complete the tutorial section. We are now in Meridian. And all kinds of fun stuff is gonna happen here. And, like, I gotta climb that. Now's when you learn your backward jumpies. Great. I gotta climb up that. It's not easy. It's actually quite an involved thing. And we just climbed up that tower and, like...
climb up the scaffolding at the base of the spire.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm probably gonna end it here for today. Sorry, you guys. Try to get you about 2 hours of gameplay on top of that recap at the front. Check out the statue.
Is that a statue of me? That's... new.
I love how much she hates it. She's like, why is there a statue of me? Gotta love it. Oh, can I examine?
I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong. Especially when my job's only half done.
There's a statue of me. Okay, guys, yep, I'm gonna wrap it up here. So Varl and Murad are gonna hang out right here. Our next objective is to get up to the top of the spire, investigate what that transmission was, but like I said, when I gave you guys the recap, Silence is still up to his old shenanigans, and that's, I believe, who she was referencing when she said he wouldn't and he couldn't, which we all know better by now what Silence will and can do. So yeah, we're gonna wrap this up here. Is there a save point? Cursed. In this game, you have to find a campfire to save at, or your progress
Looks like
might not stick around. So I need to find a particular kind of campfire.
How goes it, Hammerhead?
Up here?
What?
Maybe?
Flag.
Do I have a map now? I do. I guess it won't show up until I activate it. Ugh. It's not here, which is a pain. I'm loving that we're in this game. It's so beautiful and rich in story. Absolutely. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're happy now. We'll see how far we get. We got all the way to the, whatchamacallit? Not the council. The, thing with the people and the stuff. So, where do I have to go? The city? There's none until you get before Baron Light.
Wait, I remember her.
The embassy, thank you. There's not one just like out here. Oh, I can't go this way. Guys, don't tell me I have to keep playing. Because I can't save yet. Really? There's not one up here? Save point? We're looking for something like this, but bigger. But bigger.
I don't respond well to
deeply honored, Savior.
Yeah.
Those who fought at the Battle of the Alliance.
Yeah. No? Nope, you should be fine to dip. It will manually save. Love when saving is built into mechanics. You think it'll save me here? I guess we did have that cutscene. It would auto-save after the cutscene of her investigating the sphere. I'm gonna have to risk it, you guys, because we are, like, I gotta be done. It's Monday night. I gotta work in the morning, so I can't push this beyond the bounds of propriety. Bugger it all. Okay, I'm gonna have to risk it. Oh well. Alright, so let me do this to do that, and then let me do... What do I want to do? Do I want to do this? And this? So we can sign off here together. Thank you guys for hanging out and all that jazz. I was supposed to be asleep 2 minutes ago. Thunder, get to bed. Get to bed. Captain kept coming back. I thought that was so funny. We know that it's late for them. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Thank you to Kirst and Thunder and Tucker and Captain and Will. I don't know if anybody else popped in, but thank you guys for being in the live chat, keeping me company, keeping the conversation going. Thank you to you guys and the VOD watchers who are going to catch this after I'm live and watch this as a recorded live stream. Thank you for getting through the front game recap. Don't worry, I'm not going to do it again. I might do a brief recap at the beginning of every playthrough session just to remind us of what we just did, but that should be a lot easier. To be honest with you guys, I'm considering... Axebeard did pop in to lurk. Absolutely, thank you for the reminder. Thank you, Axe, for doing that. This game is big, it is dense, it is long. I might stream Forbidden West for both streams until further notice, not only because there's a lot to get through, but because I'm not particularly keen on Animal Crossing right now, which is the other game that I'd always keep in my— Shush, Thunder. I don't want to hear it. AC&H I keep in my pocket. I'm definitely not done with it. We're working on an island, but I haven't been as engaged in that gameplay as I would like to be. So I think we might do 2 sessions of Forbidden West for the foreseeable future, but I'll keep you guys posted on that. Definitely our Monday night stream. And Curse, I know. I won't cry about it either, because again, there's a lot to get through. But yeah, so just note that, and that's why there's question marks when I put up my schedule yesterday or the day before. I posted, you know, Horizon for Monday and then AC&H with question marks on it, because I'm just like, I'm not sure. So we'll pick up where it makes sense to pick up. I'll see you guys on Friday. We are winding down, Will. Yes, it is time for us to wrap it up. I'm actually a little bit over, but I did it to myself. That sounds fun. You guys are on board. Okay, good. I appreciate that. It's weird though, because Animal Crossing is the game that gets the views. So even when I'm not doing anything productive in that game, I get more views. But anyways, that's my struggle. Appreciate you guys. Thank you to the live chatters. Thank you to the VOD watchers. Thank you to those of you who have liked the stream, other streams, other content, and subbed to the channel. We are fighting our way to monetization, and we're gonna get there soon. Happy to see you too. Always good to see you. Always welcome. Always nice to have you. So yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have an excellent rest of your week. I'll catch you on Friday. And until we see each other again, I'm gonna play the outro a little bit longer for Thunder, but I'm gonna keep it the background music. Bye.